Recently, we were performing an ethics audit of all of the things that we buy. We do this every 6 months to a year just to see where we can improve, if there's anything we can switch over, and just make sure everybody is still in line with our brand values. When we grew so explosively, we were unable to continue to buy our shipping boxes from this local company, so we started ordering them from Uline. But then, when we did an ethics audit, we found out that the billionaire owners of Uline did not align with our business beliefs, and we did a Reddit deep dive and discovered that just in general, the business was not a good place for employees. We're not really interested in supporting billionaires with questionable ethics. So we made it our mission to find a different company. The universe dropped them into our lap. We were looking at some shipping boxes and we found a stamp at the bottom and noticed that it said made in Minneapolis. So naturally we called them. Now we have a local manufacturer that makes our boxes right down the street. So not only is it more sustainable because we're not shipping boxes from further away, we're supporting a brand that has good business practices and ethics. We're not giving these box billionaires any more of our dollar bucks, and we're just supporting a local company. So supporting the community that we are in. This requires work. This requires, one, that you just care from the get-go. And two, always assessing your supply chain, making sure that you can improve, do better, and just talking more open and honestly with your suppliers. Because to me, business is politics. And look, it is not always easy. I have to say that we wouldn't have been able to make this switch until we were hit a certain size, because we do have to meet certain minimums. So it is tougher for smaller brands to shop their ethics sometimes. But what is important is being proactive and actively seeking out those suppliers and just having goals that you then can meet and improve upon. And another thing that we do now is make sure that when we do source things across as a team, that we talk about those ethics and everybody knows that this is some type of audit that happens, because we want to make sure that right from the gate, rather than waiting those 6 months for that audit, that we have these discussions with that vendor to make sure that they align with our brand values as well right out of the gate. So again, just always trying to improve our processes, be better, do better. And part of that is acting with intention. So yeah, it really is the little things. Hope and Plum is always talking about safety, ethics, and sustainability. And so this is just a little bit of a view into what we are constantly doing as we evolve and trying to just always being better.